here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with meteorologist Mike Hurd.
I'm tracking a weak disturbance right now between Missoula and West Yellowstone. We'll come back and look at that on the Doppler network, but I want to show you upstream. We got another embedded storm system that's in northern Canada, and that's going to be dropping down into Montana in about 24 hours from now. And right now, they're just a weak shortwave moving from Missoula, tracking to the south and east. And this is what's bringing in quite a bit of cloud cover. A few isolated stray thunderstorms are mixed in there. Very short-lived. This will be in and out pretty quickly, but it will continue at least until sunset, but it won't be until after midnight they'll be done with it. So as you look at the regional forecast, again, we'll come back to this little disturbance. I want to show you that there's a slightly stronger cold front. It's going to be hitting the high line Friday evening, and by Saturday morning it does drop down through most of Montana. So this will usher in quite a bit of cloud cover first thing Saturday morning. It could bring a few showers as well and a little bit of wind, but it'll be in and out and is gone by Sunday. So Sunday looks to be the better weather day for the weekend. All right, now let's take a look at the higher resolution model. And again, we're tracking this weak disturbance slipping to the south and east, and it will drive at least a few showers and thunderstorms through the region over the next 3 or 4 hours. After 8 o'clock, looks like most of the activity is gone for Butte. Still lingering a bit between Bozeman, West Yellowstone, Yellowstone National Park, but after 9, 10 o'clock, it's pretty much exiting the region entirely. Looks pretty quiet for most of your Friday, although clouds will be building late in the day. And then look at this cold front. It's just to the north of us early Saturday morning, and the model being kind of aggressive there around Lewistown with some moderate rainfall. And that's going to stay to the east of us for the most part Saturday morning. And by Saturday afternoon, looks like just a little bit of hit and miss cloud cover. Isolated chance for shower or thunderstorm. So right now, because of some hit and miss showers and storms, some areas are a little bit cooler, others a little bit warmer. So we got mostly 60s and 70s, but there's a few 80s in some areas of central Montana. And out towards Billings, they're a little bit warmer at 86 right now and 77, a contrast temperature there out in Glendive. So our forecast for tonight, just a slight chance for some thunderstorms between now and about 10 o'clock. After that, skies will be clearing. Overnight lows will fall into the 40s and maybe a few lower 50s. Tomorrow, we're trying to push temperatures in the mid-70 range, maybe an upper 70 there, nearing 80 around Whitehall. But again, these are slightly cooler than average for this time of the year, but just partly cloudy is the base forecast. A few hit and miss thunderstorms for the next 3 or 4 hours. After midnight, things will clear out, and it should be a cool start today with the upper 30s, 40s, and a lower 50. And tomorrow, mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Temperatures should stay in that low to mid 70 range, which is outstanding for this time of the year. So the extended forecast looking pretty good. And in fact, next week, we're going to try and push those temperatures closer to 90 degrees for Bozeman by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Upper 80s are possible, 40s and 50s at night. Mostly dry for Butte as well. 70s for the next couple of days. Low to mid 80s next week with 40s for most overnight lows. Dillon, York Center forecast looks mostly dry. Could be a little breezy with a cold front trying to move in Saturday morning. 70s for the first half of the weekend, but next week we're trying to get you back up in the mid to upper 80s. And West Yellowstone looks pretty wonderful here as well. If you're trying to get down to the park this weekend, it'll be just a little on the cool side in the early morning hours as we slip into the 30s, but highs in the 70s to low 80s.
All right, thanks, Mike. Tom Tippett's in with sports right now. We're taking another look at Bobcat football.
We did, and we looked at the receivers yesterday, Kevin, but today we're going to look at the secondary, another explosive unit that Montana State has to offer. That's up next in sports.